Hey, okay, so this is part 3 of my Becoming an Author series, and we're gonna be talking about my book again. Funny thing, book 2 was coming along so well, but certain things progressed faster than I originally planned for them to, and so I might release books 2 and 3 at the same time. We'll see what happens. But today is all about Fool's End again, and just like the journey. So I told you guys about the book in part 1. In part 2, I told you all about distribution. And today, I wanted to like script these out, map these out, and talk to you guys about specific things at specific times, but I don't go well with that, because I actually recorded parts 3, 4, and 5 that with the last one, and I didn't like the subject matter. So today I want to talk about creating my cover art, and just like deciding how to go about social media presence as an author. So we'll start with like my social media presence things, just because I feel like that's important to discuss, like how I didn't like that angle very much. Okay, so with creating my author socials, I decided to create separate Instagram, a separate TikTok, and well, with Instagram, it makes like a separate Threads account. And I decided to do that because on my social medias, I don't talk a lot about the things that I have going on in like my personal business life. Like I share my brands, like I share things like that, but I don't talk about what I actually have going on, because like literally nobody in this world knows all the things that I've been up to. And I kind of like it that way, because you just kind of pop out with your stuff. So when it came to deciding to make separate socials, it was hard, because I think that the people that you know in your life are the last to support you. And then so like even when they follow your other social media, right? Like you'll have people that you love, your family, your friends, and they'll follow. Well, sometimes they'll follow. Most of the times they'll see you posting like a billion different posts about, hey, this is my page for this is my business page, this is my author page, this is what I have going on, here's the links to this, here's my website. Mine is ashleighwoodward.com, obviously, as you should know, because you can get Fool's End in every format on there. But for me, it's been really hard to build my author socials. Like I don't even know how many followers the Instagram has. My TikTok has me, I follow myself, and my little baby Brie, she follows me. Other than that, like people ignore my author socials. It's like I don't exist in the author world, which is I try to promote as much as I can, but because I have been busy, I have not been able to like fully dedicate a lot of time to trying to gain like attention on social media, I guess. And I think that that's something that I learned with my one of my businesses, my clothing brand. It's easily.com, which you can also find at ashleighwoodward.com. I knew that my people weren't gonna share my posts. Something very critical for an indie author, especially a new one who hasn't quite built an audience, is to share their things. So it is already so hard when you're doing everything by yourself, like me. As I've stated, every part of this I did myself, which is why this book is a little flawed. It's very hard for me to say that out loud, because excuse me, I am Miss Girl who needs perfection, but it is so critical for the people who know you and know what you're doing, and just when you do something that is just so big for yourself, to feel the support. And I think that that's where I've had like my little issues. Like I was very sensitive about my book for the first like month, and it's only been out like a little over a month, but for like the entire month of August, I felt like the people who were supposed to help uplift me and help spread the word, I mean, I will see people posting other people's art or books or things like clothing lines, hair lines, nail lines, anything else on social media, but I wouldn't see them sharing my things. And it made me feel very weird, because it's like, I don't know why. Like, what is it? Like, what makes you not want your followers to know that I have something, And I learned this with my clothing brand. I think I didn't expect it with my book, just because I get it. With clothes, people are really finicky. People are like, oh, name brand and nothing. And I get it. But this is a book, and I think basically everyone I know knows people who read. And so for me, it's just like, why don't you care? Like, why is my stuff not important enough to share? That sounds real woe with me. But like, seriously, like, why aren't you sharing my things? Like, I've been posting like little excerpts from my book because I'm trying to learn how to create character art. I'll do another story about that because I have no talent, but I've been recording them, whatever. And I post these little excerpts with little pieces of the audio attached to whatever scene that my mind decided to draw that day. And I get people who will see them and not even like them, like, because you know, when with your stories, you see who sees your stories, and that's something that I wasn't doing before, and I just started doing it, and I have to stop obsessing over my social media, because the people that I know, when they are not actively engaging, it just makes me feel like what is it, like, why do you hate me, like, why? So I have to let that part go. But like, I don't understand that. So with building separate social medias from my existence, because again, I don't share my business things in my real life often. Like, I'll share the things, but like, I've been sharing my author page like crazy. You go to my Instagram, most of my stories are about my book. So I share my book and stuff there, but it's been hard to gain my footing in the book world, I guess. It's been hard to find my readers, because to this day, I don't think a single person outside of my Nana has finished my book. And the only reason my Nana finished my book is because she had me sit here with her, and I played the audio while she read along, and I was like doing other stuff while she was doing that. So we kind of like read it together. And I think that if you started my book and you just felt like, oh, this isn't for me because I don't like this, the crazy part is I'm a very particular kind of reader, and so I knew what people would be like. Oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this. Like, my sisters literally were like, why, meh. And I'm like, guys, just keep reading, because certain things that, like, I like the idea of growth in a character, so I didn't want to create like perfect characters like right off the bat. I needed them to have some sort of development in the series. And so my Nana, when she finished the book, she's like, and I think that also like halfway through, not even halfway through, by chapter 5, my Nana was like, I know who did it. I solved the book. I don't need to finish it, whatever, da 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 da. And then about halfway through, she had changed her mind. And then when she actually find out, be serious. That happened a lot in my book. Like, those were some of my typos. It was like little things like that where I say things out loud, and I did my final edits with my audio. As you guys know, we're gonna get to that in one of these videos. And I was just typing to match my words while I was talking, and that would happen. So yeah, if you find a typo or two, please don't be mean about it. Just like privately message me, be like, hey, by the way, page blah 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 has this, and I'll be like, oh, thank you, so that I can go and fix it. I did not go through and edit again. I did edits like the first week when I released the book. So like by August 10th, I think that I stopped messing with it, because it just started freaking me out so much that I felt like, why did you publish a book? Because you're basically illiterate. So the social media aspect of it has been a struggle, but I'm hoping that people will give my book a chance and start giving it positive reviews, so that other people will read my book and then in turn follow me, because I think that a lot of the things that I want to do as far as marketing, people would appreciate it, but I haven't done a lot of it yet, because I don't know. I don't want to do a lot of this and share a lot of this and spend the time, because my mind, I just don't want to do all of this, and then it's for naught, like, and then nobody ever reads my book ever in existence, in life ever. And so it's just like, Nana finished your book, the end, yay. And it's just like, it has to be more than my Nana. So I really hope that my people don't watch my stuff, so no one's ever gonna see this, but that the people who say that they love me and stuff, like, honestly, I haven't received not even phone calls. This is turning into a little sad video, so I'm not gonna do that. but nobody, like, it's a few of them have bought my book. I don't know if some people bought my book. Like, I'm sitting here like, did you buy it? Because I mean, I've only gotten but so many sales, like, and a few people I know, and then a couple of them have been strangers. But people that I've been expecting to be like, I got your book, or to post a picture with my book, or to say something about my book, or to review my book. Like, if you're afraid of hurting my feelings because you don't like it, it won't hurt my feelings. I'll just be like, oh, dang. Well, everything isn't for everybody. Like, it might make me a little sad if you think that, like, my writing style is bad. But the crazy thing about that is I have a writing style that's not a specific writing style. So, like, in the story, when I do flashbacks, this is supposed to only be about social media. So yeah, social media has been hard because mostly it's been hard to gain like a community there, but also my people who know me personally, I feel like why aren't you helping me gain a community here? And again, it's not their job to, it's just something that I would expect because it's something that I would make sure that I'm giving to people. So I don't know, I have to take myself out of it. So I created separate social medias. It's my TikTok is author Ashleigh, and then TikTok and Threads it's Ashleigh the author, and then my YouTube's a melting pot. I didn't create a separate Facebook because that just felt like a lot of work, but I might actually have to for some of the marketing things I wanted to do, which is another reason why, like, I hope people start to read my book. Anyway, let's get into my cover because I feel like this is really important. And I feel like I should actually split this video up because I want to talk about my cover, and I feel like this kind of, I went off on a tangent because I got really personal there and I probably shouldn't have. And will I post this whole thing? Probably not. Actually, yes, I will. Just because, why not? Like, why not be honest? Because I would cut out all the parts where I sound like, why don't you like me? But I'm probably going to leave them. Okay, so come back for part 4 of how I became an indie author all by myself really fast. I did this really fast. You would think that I would be able to get through a quick video explanation quickly, but quick video explanation quickly. See that kind of stuff right there? That's what I gotta do better. Anyway, that is not in my book often. It was before edits. We'll get to that. Yeah, come back for part 4. Part 4. It's coming.